Hello, y'all. I'm back. It's 4:48 p.m. So, y'all can see my face right now because the sun is out and it's beaming into this window. But even though I have the curtains, closed, so I wanted to do more writing, and I'm surprised that I did as much writing as I did today. So, so I wrote another short story and I put it on my blog, my Ko-fi, and also the community posts on this channel. So, far as I know, I'm gonna have to check out of this hotel tomorrow, and then have to go back onto the streets. I'm not ready. I mean, I felt like I had a hard time struggling yesterday, being on the streets and stuff, you know. So I still have not had an answer, not at all today. I mean, is it Monday? Yeah, I think it's Monday today, right? Yeah, Monday. So yeah, it's still Monday. So I'm kind of scared because I kind of feel like that job from last week that I had the interview with. I kind of feel like I just know that I'm not with my disability. I know I don't think I'm a good fit for the job. But me trying to show dedication, I applied anyway. And if if I were to have, you know, but me being homeless on the streets, it's hard to get anything healthy that's affordable. So you're constantly being forced to eat bad foods because they're cheaper, and then your body ends up with more inflammation, and it's harder to find healthier food choices when eating out. And with me being a homeless targeted individual, I already told y'all, and then it makes things worse with my OCD. But I already told y'all why I'm forced to eat out at restaurants almost every meal. So well, I mean every meal when I'm on the streets. So a lot of the restaurants, especially the bar restaurants downtown, you might have one or two salad items, and they'd be like $15, $20. And so with me having no car, it's hard for me to get around. And so if my body was alkalized and I had healthier food and less physical inflammation, I bet you I could stand on my feet for longer periods of time and sleep better and be more functional and everything like that. But it's just so hard. So I cannot find that targeted individual survey about if being a home if you're a targeted individual, if you're forced to be homeless, if you got to be forced to eat out at restaurants or be forced to stay in hotels and stuff because you're a homeless TI. I cannot find that survey. I mean, I have to go back, and it would be so hard for me to go and find it because the fact that I did probably over 2,000 videos, or was it over 1,000? Probably over 2,000 videos. And a lot of the videos that I did on all three channels are hidden to protect my channel because the online gang stalkers keep trying to get my channel. They're trying to falsely report everything and trying to get my channels wiped out. So, um, so I mean, this morning I had 3.5 biscuits from last night, and then I went to the restaurant next door, and they served biscuits again. But I figure I ate so much biscuits this morning, I don't want no more biscuits. So I had the lunch special, and it didn't seem like a lot of food, and I was still hungry, and I've been depressed and just feeling the need to have ice cream almost every day, just like the beginning of last year, 2021, more like March, April, May, whatever. I felt depressed and felt the need to have ice cream almost every day, just feeling depressed about what I've been going through and stuff. But the ice cream was only $2.19, and then because of the narcissistic abuse and gang stalking and all that I've been through this year and stuff, and having really nobody on my side, all the so-called friends that I lost, that everybody that turned against me and everything and betrayed me, and the fact that I'm forced to be back on the streets again and struggling, to trying to get help with hotel room, and so it's like other people, they suffer depression, and sometimes they might turn to drugs or alcohol. But ever since foster care, I guess I picked it up from the foster sister Joni, to turn to food for comfort when I'm feeling so down. But I think Joni stopped that long time ago. I guess it was just a temporary phase for her, you know. But then being on psych meds all those years, always hungry and stuff. But after the lunch today, I was still hungry. And then I didn't like the waitress. She, made me feel a certain kind of, hard to even describe, but she kind of made me a little mad today. But last night I was treated very well. But then I went to um well, I paid the last $1.12 from the restaurant gift card, and plus the cashier wouldn't let me pay everything on my debit card first and then the cash left over so that I could have more money for bus fare and laundry. But no, she insisted on. She tried to say something about that the machine or whatever wouldn't let her. I think she just wanted to make things easier for her, but she wanted to lie and say the machine wouldn't let her. But I don't know if she just wanted to make things. She felt like things should be easier for her. But I wanted to have. Because I try to pay in 3 different denominations. I paid the last of the 112 on the restaurant gift card, and then I wanted to pay $8 in because I had $8 and a few more cents, but I wanted to pay $8 on a debit card and then pay the rest in cash. That way I could have a little bit more cash left over for bus fare and laundry. So now I probably don't even have much enough for laundry like I would want to do, you know. So, but anyway, somebody else gave me a little donation, thank you. And so um kind of helped me feel like, well, I guess I don't have to really worry about it now, being upset, a little bit upset about that situation, since I had a little more help. So I didn't get a nap today, but you know, I'm too mentally and physically tired to work on more writing. My brain and my mind is just not sharp enough. But I tried what I could with what I did right, and I showed y'all the video about the gang stalking distraction from the perp neighbor who had the red shirt and the red truck, and I didn't realize that my phone was not brightened. It wasn't brightened enough for me to zoom in on the guy like I really was trying to do. And so he was manipulating and playing with the like a little kid playing with the and gaslighting me with the the truck alarm. And then after I finally went outside, then I didn't hear from him anymore. But off and on, like 3 times today, I heard you know doors slamming from the hotel. Another hotel neighbor that must be a couple of doors down, or maybe on the other side. I don't know, but I just heard door slamming to the point where it shook this whole room. So, also when I went to lunch, I said that I was not going to. I said I wasn't leaving like I did last week. I think it was. I said I'm not leaving. I'm gonna just get my lunch and then buy some dinner from the same restaurant in advance, and so I won't have to go back out for another meal and be gang stalked and harassed or whatever again. So I'm just gonna stay in here for the rest of the night, and you try to relax as much as I could, and probably try to go to bed early, like maybe about 9 o'clock, probably 8:30. I'm gonna try to go to bed early. So, so well, I mean, I also got some food from off the lunch menu since it was lunchtime, and I'm gonna save it. I'm saving it for dinner. And it's like after lunch, I didn't want to eat the biscuits because I had it for breakfast already, but then I ate those donuts from the lobby from this morning. I mean, I ate that after my lunch, you know. So I had meatloaf, corn, and mashed potatoes, and it was like smaller portions, you know. I guess because it was lunchtime, and and I didn't feel full. I was still hungry, and so I ate the donuts. And I'm like, look, I don't care what I eat. I'm just doggone hungry, and I don't know why I'm hungry. So I'm sitting here feeling like, oh, I can't wait till dinner time, but I'm gonna make myself wait until at least 6:30 to warm up the food. Like I don't even like bacon, but I had like a baked. They said it was a loaded baked potato. I told them no, no sour cream. So I have a loaded baked potato, and like a salad on the side. I guess it's like a chicken salad or something. You know, not. I mean, they got two different kinds of chicken salad. Not the one that's like tuna salad, but the one, like regular salad with grilled chicken or something on top. That kind of chicken salad. And they gave me like a small potato, and I figured, well, I hope this fill me up. But if it doesn't, then I feel like it would be messing up my digestive system to have more biscuits. So, but I mean, but if I'm still hungry, I don't. I mean, maybe the carbs probably is the reason why I'm just, you know, more hungry. So I mean, I feel like I know that's not good, or I know it's not good for me or whatever. Cause, but I mean, I figure I'll just eat what I have. And until I feel satisfied. But I mean, so tomorrow I guess it'll be another cycle of more biscuits left over. I got biscuits galore now, but I figure now it's like I don't know if I see other homeless people downtown, they wouldn't accept something like that, like biscuits, chips, and stuff. But you know, I don't know. Whenever I have extra stuff, they're never to be found. But if I do have something, they'd be like, "Oh no," there'd be stuff that they say that they're sick and tired of eating themselves. You know, so in New Orleans, I remember there was a white man. He was homeless, and he was pretty much literally in tears, crying because he said that he's sick and tired of the St. Jude place in New Orleans off of Rampart and Canal Street, on Rampart off of Canal Street. Um, he was saying he was crying. I mean, he said he was sick and tired of them. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. So he said he was sick and tired of he said he was sick and tired of, just nothing but red beans and rice every meal all the time, every day. you know and that's in New Orleans. A lot of the times that's what they doggone serve at the homeless shelters or the homeless soup kitchens and stuff, but just nothing but red beans and rice, and then it's not even cooked properly because they don't give a damn about the homeless. So if it was, I think it was Salvation Army. Was it every? I don't think it was every day, but I think it was probably every Monday around noon downtown, and they would serve. Excuse me. They would serve. They would give you 3 plates if you wanted to, like 3 or 4 plates of red beans, rice, and chicken. Every like, and you can get like as many plates as you want. And in Greenville, South Carolina, it was like that too. Um, if they had where they had a church service, and then they pass out food and toiletries, and they had this narcissistic homeless perp named Elaine that tried to call me greedy one time, and then me and her got into a heated argument, and then she started to perp and abuse me ever since. She tried to be self-righteous and talk about, oh, because I ain't trying to be greedy. And so, like that was pretty much unnecessary. I mean, all you had to do was simply say no, thank you. If I offered you, some space, if you wanted to get like an extra plate of food or something. But I know that was in reference to me, with her trying to insinuate that she think I'm being greedy. But see, that's one of the reasons why I do not go to homeless soup kitchens, because being bullied and picked on by other homeless because they're narcissistic perps and bullies, and then they trying to infiltrate like they think they own the soup kitchen line and stuff, but then they call me greedy. So I did not feel like arguing and fussing and fighting with them several times a day. And that's when I resorted, and then to be threatened with a knife, that's when I resorted to eating doggone at restaurants now. But I don't even see that many outdoor, I hardly see any outdoor soup kitchen lines in Pensacola. And if they are, I'm kept in the dark, but then I have to deal with some being in line with homeless gang stalkers that are bed bug infested and trying to invade my space and spit on me and just do all kinds of annoyance and harassment and stuff. So I just stay I avoid the homeless clique and stay to myself. It's like, even in New Orleans, to stand in the line to take a shower, I forgot the name of that place, at 1518 or 1815 Gravier Street in New Orleans. They gave me troubles over there too. I think it's 1815 Gravier, something like one of those. I got it mixed up. So anyway, so yeah, I don't even know if eating those biscuits is probably, with that being bad carbs, is probably just making me hungrier. And it's like, I know this can't be healthy. It ain't good for me. So so I bought some food off the lunch menu, which was under $8, and then saved it for dinner, you know, to try to keep down on costs. And then now it's like I'm kind of feeling like a little acid reflux and heartburn, not well, mild heartburn and kind of acid reflux and stuff like that. So I would like to work. I may or may not work on some more writing this evening or tonight. But if not, then I mean, I tried what I could, and my body still feels kind of weak, and I'm tired, and so you know, I guess I'm just too tired to even worry about laundry, and just gonna tomorrow when I wake up, take a shower and have to prepare to leave out of here. And it's supposed to be rainy like after 10 o'clock in the morning. And then today they said it was supposed to have been sunny or whatever all day, but come to find out the rain was spotty off and on, and the ground was wet when I left the restaurant. But I wish I could have help with another night. Help with like, well, I guess since I got the discount or whatever, if if I could have help with like another at least $75 to help me out, with another night. And if anybody can help me before 10:30 tomorrow, before checkout, you know, it would be nice. I wish, and it's taking being homeless on the streets is freaking taking a toll on me. It really is. you know. So I made a few little changes on my blog today, and I wrote a disclaimer, you know, and so I figured that the way that they acted on the buy me a coffee thing, I see they think they have the authority to run me off my own YouTube channel or my own blog and stuff. But I figured if, with all the harassment and threats, I hope they incriminate themselves. If I leave them to, if they might incriminate themselves, or people might, other people might eyewitness their harassing comments, But I guess I developed the courage and the strength to open my comments, but that does not mean that trolls are welcome. I mean, I wanted for people to give like supportive feedback, or if they like the short story, or or if they like my blog post, or what their opinion is, or whatever. But abusive people are not allowed, and I even wrote a blog post about that too. So I wrote a few blog posts, and I'm gonna screenshot everything abusive that the online perps say, because some of these online perps, I haven't done them anything, never offended them. Some of them I don't even know them, and then they just come on and make it like as if I'm their enemy for no reason at all. So I would have wanted to welcome comments if people wanted to give like any support or any advice, or or any encouragement. But stuff that's gonna put me down and make me feel bad, it's not welcome or not allowed. And I have a right to have authority, rulership, and control over my own blog, my YouTube channel, and all that. So you are entitled, if you act like you think you control and run my blog and you're my enemy, you're the one who's entitled. Entitled to bully and abuse a stranger for nothing. You want to control something or control somebody? Get your own blog. Get your own YouTube channel. But you don't have the authority or the right to try to control my shit. But I mean, And so if I gotta go to hell for every word I say, then everything y'all type and everything y'all say, y'all going to hell too. It's just y'all giving yourselves more of a reason to go to hell. But people gonna defend and agree with you while you're on the earth. But just because they defend and agree with you doesn't mean that they're right. I mean, just because they defend and agree with you doesn't mean that you're right. Because nowadays people they're getting applauded for being abusive and sadistic rather than being righteous. So I don't even know if any other platform I can go on online, maybe to share my writings and stuff like that. They want to censor and ban me from everywhere I go and shadow ban or whatever. But, I'm trying I don't even want to do these fake jobs with employment. I want that freedom and that right to get to make a living from my writings and my blogs and stuff. But the perps, they keep trying to suppress and hinder that, and then call me entitled for fighting for my right to, they think they have the authority to force me to quit writing. But if you don't like it, stay away. You're the one who's entitled to be an abusive bully. So I don't want the camera to cut off on me. So I'm going to see y'all.